Hey, it's David Berry again. I am so excited. I know I say I'm so excited, but for real this time, I have a major announcement. I am here with a good friend of mine, Anthony Palmisano. I always say your name wrong. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Palmisano, I got it. And we're here at the San Gennaro Festival. This is the office. This is where all the magic happens. This is where we get started. And I just want to remind everybody that I have a booth out here at his event. What's interesting about being at his event was my biggest event that I would have year after year. When I owned Karate for Kids back in the day when I taught martial arts, this was my #1 event. I highly recommend this man and this event. It's really, really good. Now that I'm a full-time realtor, this is going to be the first year that I'm going to be here as a vendor, as a realtor. So I want to turn it over to Anthony. He's going to share some history, some fun facts about this event, and why, after a few years of this lockdown thing that we had, how excited he is and I am about the San Gennaro. So take it away, Anthony. Go ahead.
So hello, thanks, David.
David.
All right.
Yeah.
So I almost forget your name.
Yeah, it's okay.
So the San Gennaro Feast is going to be September 21st to the 25th here at the M Resort Spa and Casino. So we did have a little break after 2019 when COVID hit, but now we're back. We're proud to be back. We got a great location here at this location in this part of town. And the feast all started over 100 years ago. Well, close. It's 96 years in New York City on Mulberry Street, where our forefathers came to America and they brought their culture and their Italian food, and they showed the people in the neighborhood the festival. And my family's been doing it for many decades, and now we're still keeping it going, keeping the tradition alive through the music, the food, and the culture. But a traditional Italian procession that we do on Thursday night, where we have Judge Joseph Bonaventure. He's going to be our Grand Marshal, and we have other entertainers that walk into the procession with city and local dignitaries. The military comes out. They do the national anthem, and the Knights of Columbus, they're our color guard. They guard me and Father Dave in the procession, and we carry the statue up to the stage, and then we introduce all our friends to the festival.
That is so cool. You know, there's so much history and so much culture, and I'm so glad that he touched on the history and the culture of how this all came about. And we're going to actually take a walk through his office, and he's got some history and some things and some fun facts that he's going to share. So we're going to come step out of his office.
So this was our first feast.
Oh, wow.
1980.
1980.
At the Italian American Club when we first started. And you can see back then we had Tony Bennett, Pat Cooper, Ernest Borgnine. It was a free event back then, and it was in the small parking lot on Sahara where the club is still today. It is the oldest Italian club in Las Vegas. So we started there, and then we just branched out into the community because Nevada was growing, Las Vegas was growing so much, and being back east, I used to do a lot of Italian festivals as a child. And I brought the concept of bringing the amusement rides with the music and the food festival in our arts and crafts as well. So now, when we started in 1980, he had about maybe 15 vendors, which today, when we sell out, we'll have over 180 vendors and about 50 amusement rides and games, and then even a giant fireworks show on Sunday night.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then
that's
at this location, usually when I'm with a casino, we do an average of 50 to 80,000 people for the whole week of the festival.
That's a lot of people.
Yep.
Yeah. This is so exciting.
So if you wanted to see that picture right there, that's 1903 on Mulberry Street when all the Italians and Sicilians came to America. That's where my family even moved over there, and then they branched out throughout the country, and because they were looking for jobs at that time, and they still are.
Yeah, that is so cool.
And then one of my accordion players, I wanted to touch on that, Emilio Brioni. We both got knighted in Sicily and in Naples. His family, he just passed away this year, and his family came and they wanted to bring me one of his accordions. So I have it on my desk to show people the history. You know, he was with me for over 25 years.
Wow, that's
and we
so
did a
cool.
lot together traveling.
Yeah.
And they gave it to me as a gift that he wanted me to have.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Then if we go outside here, I used to have a whole bunch of history in this office, but we're going to Tampa, so I didn't put that much history up. But you can see this was in 2001 when we had Oscar Goodman. He was our mayor, our grand marshal, and we had Charo. We had Gianni Russo from The Godfather, the Shinters, and there's a picture of Emilio. Then there's some photos of the food that we sell at the feast.
If I may, I have to say, the food is unbelievable. My stepfather is Sicilian, so I was raised with a Sicilian stepfather, and he taught me how to make marinara sauce. So, but the food here is top notch, always. I have to give you a plug because you have the best food in town.
Yeah, we do.
Sure.
We have a lot of great vendors that come out and show off their goods and the food, and we cook in front of everyone, so it's fresh. You can see how fresh it is. And then you can see we fit about 500 and something people underneath a big food tent. Then I have live entertainment. This year we have MJ Live, Zoe Bowie, the Rat Pack is back, Johnny Carson Carter, the David Perico Band. He's a house band for the Raiders football team. So we have nonstop entertainment as well. And if I already said Zoe Bowie, he closes out my Sunday night with a gigantic fireworks show at 9:30.
And then maybe we can introduce your team and give us a little bit of history or knowledge about how it works in the backside.
So, well, San Gennaro, he's our patron saint of Naples, Italy, and we honor him through food, music, and the celebration of his liquefaction of his blood that happens on the 19th of September. And here's a picture of his blood. I was in Naples, Italy in 2006, and that's when the blood turns into a liquid. So it's a big honor for our Italian culture when this happens to us. You know, he's happy. And then we have all different foods, like if you see here, they're eating cannolis, funnel cakes, pizza, sausage and peppers. This was our host for over 30 years. He passed away, Tony Sacca and Josette. Well, Josette's still alive. And then we always have a lot of grand marshals that are public figures in the city that we honor. And this year, like I said, we're going to have Judge Joseph Bonaventure Jr. And they carried a statue. His father and Attorney Al Lasso and some other dignitaries help us carry the statue. So here's some more food that we have. We have a shrimp guy, TT Shrimp. We sell the stuffed clams, the sausage and peppers, which is famous, and of course the pizza. And then here's who helps us put it all together. I couldn't do it without him.
The team,
It's Joanne and
Team San
Eva
Gennaro.
and Joe, my friend Joe.
How are you?
And so right now we're going to build a little city in a couple more weeks.
So we're going to go outside and take a look. We'll show you, give you a little preview of what we have to look forward to.
So right now it's an empty parking lot, and then in another couple of weeks the tents will go up. We built all the vendors will start coming in, and then by Monday it looks like a parking lot again, and we draw thousands of people here. So we have over 50 amusement rides and games that are going to be on that side of the festival and going into the dirt lot, and then in the middle we'll have about close to 80 restaurants, and then about 100 arts and crafters that come. Then we have the M Hotel Casino. There's plenty of parking. We have over 2,000 parking spots. It's all free parking for the hotel.
And
then
so they can actually walk from the hotel.
Right here.
They can walk from the hotel right to the venue.
Yeah, it's very convenient.
Yeah.
And close.
Yeah.
And then they have free valet parking, and then there's other parking around the property as well. So it's a great location for us.
All right, let's go back in where it's not 110 degrees. We're expecting some really good weather for this year. And I think what I'd like to do is, again, I want to share with everybody how much this man has done for my business. He really has catapulted my business. I was the #1 martial arts school for 3 years in a row with the Las Vegas Review-Journal. And now my intentions are to be the #1 realtor in Las Vegas. I'm really excited to be here as a realtor. So Anthony, I wanted to ask you, are there any other vendor opportunities left? And maybe you could share a little bit more about what's in store for vendors.
So we still have some food vendor spaces available in arts and crafts and home exhibit vendors, and even politicians now, even Sheriff Joe Lombardo is he's taking out a booth. I know he's running for governor, and I believe the Attorney General too. She's running for office, so she'll be here. So it's a big variety of people and vendors that they show their goods. That's what a festival is all about, is to show the community, where your storefront is, so they could come back at another date.
And is there any other fun facts that you want to share with anybody about this event? I'm super excited. It's been way too long since I've been able to work with this man. So
the feast is all about the food, the Italian and international food that we're going to have here, and the amusement rides to bring the whole family together and have a great time on opening night. The parents ride for free when they buy a child's wristband, so that gives me to let the families come in and enjoy their family together with their kids. So that's a big thing that Italians believe in, that it's all about the family. So that's Italian, to keep that culture alive.
All right, well, thank you so much. And again, I want to remind everybody that at our booth, we are, for anyone that registers for any type of program, I'm with 5 Star Mortgage. They're co-sponsoring this event with me. We have one of the premium booths that we're going to be at. So everybody that comes to the festival will be walking past our booth. And if you register at our booth, we're going to be giving away a 7-day vacation to Cabo San Lucas, including I know, I do too. To Cabo San Lucas, including airfare. We're so excited. We're so pumped up. I think the countdown now is 20 more days
before showtime.
So we count it out down every day. There are some booths left. There's some great opportunities here. I hope to see you at the San Gennaro Feast Festival at the M Resort in the back of the hotel. And any parting words, sir?
Yeah, it's a great idea to go to eventbrite.com and pre-buy your tickets, because I know I have big lines to come into the festival. So this way here, you pre-buy it and you just walk right in. We just scan your phone, or if you have something that you printed out. So definitely go to eventbrite.com to pre-buy your tickets and come and enjoy the feast. And when you walk in, the first booth on the left is his booth, so you could just sign right up
and win a trip to Cabo. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
So everyone come out and enjoy the Feast of San Gennaro. We're here for your pleasure. So we'll see you at the feast.
Thank you, sir. You're a good man. You really are. You've done a lot for our community, and I really appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Without you, there's no me. So
I understand. Thank you.